Hey YouTube, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. I have got a nice replay for you as a gift. It is a set of 3 replays. It is Nugget, our new favorite youngster from EU, and oKhaliD. They played 3 games on the 21st of December. And what better way to give you guys a present? I can't go live, but I feel like this is a couple players that everybody loves to see. Of course, YouTube has always loved watching Khalid and the rest of the Middle East guys. But also, I think people are getting a little bit hype on Nugget and what he's been doing in his past couple show matches. So we'll get to see what went down when he went against the #1, the toughest, especially ranked player to go up against. Khalid has been known to hold the ranked 1 spot, you know, forever and ever. And even when he's not 1, he's 2. Whereas some other people will drop out, you know, and stop pushing for it. I don't know if I've ever seen Khalid not at least in the top 3 or 5. You know, not to say that he's not also an amazing show match ones player, maybe the best there is right now as well, but definitely a tough rank opponent. So he's going to long shot a 2-1 lead over Nugget. Nugget's here in the orange. And oKhaliD in the blue Fennec. Quick touch from Nugget. Trying to see if he could catch Khalid off guard as he swung around the corner to pick up that 100 boost. And Khalid very willing to shadow defend once again. Isn't going to overreact to try and turn in the corner. And wow, a bit of a missed touch there from Khalid. I think if he had gotten a touch directly on net, he could have had a goal off that demo. Nice power shot, man. He is finding these power shots that just do not seem to be there. He's setting up a bounce dribble all the way on his back line. And Nugget dives for a half second to steal his boost, and Khalid just booms a full field power shot to punish him for it. It's actually kind of nutty. Khalid, high lob. Nugget's going to just sit there and let him get another touch, but he doesn't touch it online. So not punished yet. Oh my goodness, Nugget, what a read. He almost got an immediate goal from it. It was super risky. You don't see ones players going up on the side wall like that very often. But Nugget seemed to think it was worth a try. And Khalid just open field mistake. Not really sure what happened to him there on that dribble, but he does hand over the ball to Nugget for free. Khalid, unfortunately, not going to be playing in FeerFest YouTube. I don't know if you guys have gotten that news yet. Who's playing is all on Twitter. I've also talked about it a little bit on the live stream. But the Sandrock Gaming guys, so Khalid, TRK, and Ahmad, all of them will be focusing on 3s. They're coming off of, you know, the most exciting RLCS split they've ever played in, because it's the only one the Middle East has ever been allowed to play in, but also because they got top 8. And I think their focus is to just grind that out even more. You know, they've obviously shown they're a promising team who could go really far, and they don't want to stop at just top 8. So credit to them focusing on that part of their game. Can't blame them for that at all. But the Middle East squad is still going to be really strong, so don't worry. Lots of top Middle East 1v1ers. In fact, I don't know if Fahad still has rank 1, but he did have rank 1 a few days ago. And he is going to be part of the FeerFest too. So you could argue the #1 1v1er is going to be there, but of course, we'd all have a hard time believing that the Sandrock Gaming guys wouldn't also be able to do great. Khalid, great tap of the side wall. His offense has just come alive here a little bit. Nugget has not really had an answer to stop Khalid. He's just had such good shot attempts when he's gone for them. Nugget hasn't really been into play. Ooh, Nugget trying to get a flip over the early challenge, but it did not work. Nugget will be in the close qualifier, by the way, for EU, in case you guys did or didn't know if Nugget was going to play in FeerFest. He is going to play FeerFest, but he will have to make it through the close qualifier. Nice flick from Nugget. Crossbar down. So, you know, good luck to him. I think we all have high hopes for the new guy on the block, but there's nothing like a close qualifier that will really give you an opportunity to go up against the hardest possible opponents. I mean, to come out of a close qualifier alive is really, really tough to do. And whoever does come out of the 2 spots for EU, we will know they'll be top players. Even if they're not Nugget, it'll be someone who had to beat Nugget, which is proof enough. Ooh. Nugget right now, down 2 against oKhaliD. Getting a little bit greedy with the minute left to go. Trying to do a close power slide, and oh no, a bit of an own goal. Nugget, I don't think he needed to force the offense as much as he was right there. He was staying very, very close and cutting with not a lot of action to be made. The price being the counterattack, and now he's got 3 goals he needs to get in the minute. But that'll really get him one. A nice demo, and wow, a great first. He did not need nearly as good of a first touch, but save himself a second or 2 for hitting that so fast. 42 seconds left to go. oKhaliD. Nugget got a nice bump on him, but oKhaliD got a bump back. And now Nugget at midfield, no boost. oKhaliD needs to try and rush this, but I think he did, but he didn't get there in time. Instead, he takes it to the ground and pops it over Nugget. Nugget goes flying by. Man, oKhaliD, he is on another level at all times, it seems. He's going to delay kickoff here. Doesn't want to finish this game by losing a bunch of immediate kickoffs. Instead, he'll get a wall-to-air dribble, and not the easiest to set up. Was going to have to do a lot of magic just to get it back online. So Nugget will get a 6th, and with 12 seconds left to go, it is far from impossible for Nugget to come back and tie this one, send it to overtime. oKhaliD off the ceiling. Nugget can't stop him. 9-6. That should do it. 3 seconds. oKhaliD has to basically give up and help Nugget, and I'm not even sure it would matter. Even if he did intentionally let Nugget score, I don't think you can get 3 in 3 seconds. But there it is. Game number 1 going to oKhaliD, but we got 2 more. Game 2, they've swapped colors. We've got oKhaliD now in the orange, Nugget in the light blue Fennec. Couple of just not stock Fennecs, but near stock Fennecs going at it in the one scene. That's how you know it's going to be a high-level 1v1. oKhaliD will be the first to score in this game number 2. I'm not sure where Nugget is on the leaderboard nowadays, but if he's getting 3 consistent matches against oKhaliD, he's got to be fairly high. And we had him on stream a couple days ago. I don't know if he was top 30-ish. Maybe he's been pushing himself higher and higher. He seems to be hard on the grind. Buried Living, our main Twitch mod, thinks that he could take down, you know, any top 1s player who isn't currently on form or currently grinding. It's just an interesting take to think about because he is so much on form right now. Nugget, I mean, I can't imagine there's ever been a time that he's played better than he's playing right now. So looking for an opportunity to surprise maybe some of the better 1s players who have been relaxing a little bit on their form. He'll teach them what it's like to be in shape. It's crazy how these next-gen players just seem to pop out of nowhere hard on their grind. Not many weeks ago did we know about Nugget at all, and now it seems like Nugget trying to make an argument for one of the better EU players. A minute 30 in, only oKhaliD's first quick goal. Nice cut immediately as you see Nugget coming in to pressure. oKhaliD just completely pulls it away from him to give himself an open field dribble. His aerial shot not great, and he's been able to snipe some open nets with low boost earlier because Nugget, you know, just wasn't expecting those shots from oKhaliD. Maybe Nugget learning his lesson a little bit and demoing oKhaliD off the back line now. He's not going to take the shot, and he's, oh my goodness, he's got another demo. This is, you know, oKhaliD is usually the more aggressive demo player, I would say. Nice 50. Wow. See, Nugget got a little bit too lost in the sauce of the demos. You also saw when oKhaliD was respawning, he immediately single jumped because I think he saw Nugget like swooping around to get another demo. And unfortunately for Nugget, oKhaliD spawned nowhere near where he was, and now oKhaliD's going to make it 3-0. So halfway through the game, Nugget's still searching for his first goal. Oh, oKhaliD, that was a humongous fake. I give players credit all the time. To be fair, Nugget did kind of notice because he didn't flip into it. But I think if Nugget had noticed that even earlier, he would not have done what he did. oKhaliD 50, great power shot. He is just instantly capitalizing on the tiniest bit of openings. And that's what we see from a lot of top players. I mean, like best players, I should say. For some reason, I mean, it's weird to say, like, you know, just a bunch of top players should be able to do that. But when I think of the players who do that the most, you know, oKhaliD, we see that a lot. Just gets a slight opening, power shot straight on net. I remember Kinsey back in the day when he was first at the top. Daniel, he would do the same thing when he was on up against a tough opponent that he really wanted to beat. He'd be power shooting immediately. You know, Jack, these top guys do such a good job at using every single little opportunity that they have. Nugget, power shot off the wall. oKhaliD in a very intentional save. I wonder if he went for the post, though. I have to imagine he wanted to go to the back wall where he was headed to pick up boost. But Nugget, you know, not much of a shot attempt at all. Just kind of hands it right back. A good pre-jump, though. Ends up working out. It dissuades oKhaliD from taking a bounce shot, and it ends up covering the ground. And now oKhaliD's missed, and Nugget can bring himself back within within two, with a minute left to go. Nugget grabbing the midfield. Gonna get possession. oKhaliD, early challenge. The flick is over him, and even though it's too high, it doesn't matter. Nugget within one. Looking to take down the top dog of ranked. I don't care who's number one on the leaderboard right now. Nugget looking far post. Thought maybe oKhaliD left it open for him, but man, oKhaliD has come out with so many of these, especially plays starting in his back corner. Nugget has just not been able to find the right positioning to make sure oKhaliD can't come out and score. But credit to oKhaliD, really, because he's coming out of those plays so fast. I mean, he somehow stays supersonic constantly while, you know, gathering and carrying the ball out of the corner. I mean, this one, though, I would say is a little bit of Nugget's fault. You don't want to be playing defense on that side wall. So it's a mix of both. Shadow defending up on that side wall is ultra risky. I mean, with 30 seconds left to go, maybe you don't have any other choice. You need 2 goals. But oKhaliD, you know, I'm sure he would love to teach you some lessons on what you can't do while defending by scoring some goals and pushing his lead even higher. Nugget pre-jump in the wall, not going to work. oKhaliD slamming a flick against the back wall because it doesn't really matter. I think he knows he got this ranked win as well. So the second game between the two of these guys going to go to oKhaliD. Will he get a nasty musty here to finish it? Oh, he won't. Too bad. All right, one more game between these two. Nugget back in the blue and oKhaliD back in the orange. Can Nugget take a ranked win off oKhaliD? This is the entire set of replays, by the way. I know we normally do 3 replays, so maybe you're thinking that I cut some of them out or, you know, didn't watch all of them. This is all of the ones that were on ball chasing. So I don't know if Nugget uploads all of his immediately or not, or if he just put these 3 up. I'm guessing he auto-uploads. That's usually the case for most people uploading. So I think this is the only 3 games they played against each other. oKhaliD, man. A really good ground dribble. I was talking about something else. A cut ground dribble to get the first. And then a nice interception And a take from the sky for a second. He is just very creative on offense. Scoring in every which way. oKhaliD, another take from the corner. These have been working so well for him. So why not? This time Nugget finally properly challenges one and steals it away. Gives himself his first for this final game. oKhaliD bumped, but into the 100 boost. And just a second tap, not even much of an air dribble. Just a well-timed final tap as Nugget had committed to a challenge. Nugget, that's a big 100 boost miss. In fact, yeah, he immediately gets punished for it because he has to dive deeper. He wants to go pick up this other corner after missing his near corner. And oKhaliD's not going to let you get away with that. He will cut the ball right towards the net. Put himself up another goal. It's the pre-flip into this touch. And once again finds himself in the corner, trying to carry this one away from Nugget. Nugget wave dashing down the field, doing his best not to use up the bit of boost he has. Could not snipe oKhaliD in the back wall. We saw him being ultra aggressive in the last game. And working pretty well for him. oKhaliD just a slow flick setup. Tried to set up a scoop musty. And Nugget had the read before he could get to a good place on the ball. Wave dash kickoff for Nugget. And he is not immediately going to boost. He wants to put some pressure on oKhaliD, prevent him from taking that early shot. And the air dribble bump not going to work. Nugget able to find his way underneath it. And then the counterattack for a third. Nugget has kept most of these games close. So I want to say game number 1 got a little bit out of hand for him for a long while. But game 2 and now game 3 have all been there. But I don't know if Nugget has ever even led. I think oKhaliD, except for maybe the first game, I think oKhaliD scored every first goal, and then Nugget just struggles to come back. Wow, oKhaliD waiting to the last second to save that. He really let Nugget get what was basically a wide-open power shot, and only saved it till the last pixel had not crossed. And then Nugget's going to be able to continue it. So halfway through the game, Nugget's got a tie game. But oKhaliD is just destroyed on these kickoffs. He's putting Nugget right on his back wall, and so effective is oKhaliD when given his opportunity to take a shot he wants. oKhaliD, another kickoff win, can force it immediately towards net, makes Nugget have to save, keeps him occupied while he steals his corner boost, and now Nugget having to play off of the couple pads he's been able to pick up. And he does clear himself out enough to buy himself time for corner boosts. But in the meantime, oKhaliD setting up an air dribble, and those are the only things that haven't looked, 100% effective for oKhaliD. Nice single jump bump. Nugget going to put himself right back into it. Minute 55 left to go. Can Nugget take a win? Deep fake challenge from Nugget. He has refused to let oKhaliD have even a bit of breathing room in his back corner, but the problem is that has, for the most part, favored oKhaliD. He's done a great job of escaping that kind of pressure. oKhaliD's going to wait at midfield for Nugget just to hand him the ball. And then I think he was looking for that demo, but Nugget evades. Good physical gameplay from both these guys. Nugget's done a good job of getting demos and avoiding demos, but hasn't done the best on certain aerial challenges. Like right there, I mean, oKhaliD, just a straight dribble towards the net. A little bit slow, so maybe tricking Nugget into, expecting something quicker, but I think it was more just a mistake by Nugget on defense. And oKhaliD has had possession more times, has put Nugget in that spot more often. And Nugget just hasn't been able to handle it as well as khalid has. Nice catch and shot. Man, that is a beautiful play from khalid. Separating himself once again as we come to the end of the game. 45 seconds. Another kickoff. Another play in favor of khalid. He has definitely controlled the game in that regard. It's so hard, especially against a player as effective as he is, to handle the fact that he gets every first possession. Nugget off the wall. I think wanted to maybe use the ceiling, but couldn't. And now, with no boost and 20 seconds left to go, khalid doesn't even have to take a shot attempt. He can just let time waste off the clock. I think khalid is about to get another win here. 3 wins for khalid, unless Nugget right now has to snipe it 2 seconds ago. khalid will stop it. khalid, he'll take every ranked game against Nugget. But hey, Nugget putting up a good fight, just not a good enough fight for the king.